And without data there is nothing. So I will start by a simple example. Like whenever, let's talk about boys and all. Like if you are a boy and or girl, no problem. Like if you see any boy and you feel interesting, then you will say your desk, hey, hey, hello, like your friend, to your friend, take out all his data. Like here data means refers to details, like that. So like building in anything, like whenever someone is good at coding or in something other things, like basically something building. Okay. Or like maybe you can write a record also. Like whatever you are doing, you need data. So the data basically solves like three problems, like three questions. That is what, like the what, the where, and the how. So the what means we need to know like which kind of data we need, and the where means where we can find that data, and the how means how can we find that data and how can we use that. So like I'll go like explain you like a business model. So like, so our topic, like to make it interesting, I made it like that. Okay. So like crafting the data blueprint, a foundational guide to defining, sourcing and collecting data. Here business data means I am talking about an example for your better understanding. I hope you'll like it. So let's start by the first part, the what, understanding data types, requirements, and quality. So the three shapes of data. Shape you all know, right? Yeah. The three shapes of data. First is structured data, second is semi-structured data, third is unstructured data. So like structured data is predefined rigid data models fits exactly into rows and columns. Like examples like financial reports, CRM database, Excel spreadsheets, etc. Easily like processing easily decipherable by standard analytics tools and SQL. SQL means standard query language. So processing easily decipherable by standard analytics tools and SQL. And the second step is semi-structured data. Like here no rigid scheme but uses metadata like markers to identify characteristics, like emails, standard headers varied by body text, JSON files, CSVs. And processing acts as a bridge, allowing for automated catalog and search. So its processing is acts as a bridge, allowing for automated cataloging and search. And third comes unstructured data, like format, no predefined format, makes up roughly 90% of all enterprises data. Like data, like examples, audio files, video, social media posts, sensor data. Processing requires advanced tools like natural language processing by NLP or AI to extract insights. And processing requires advanced tools like natural language processing or AI to extract. So the anatomy of data requirements. So here there is a male, like, and here entity, name, email, date of birth. Entity means the distinct object the system captures, like this. And the hierarchy of system requirements. And data quality. Data quality means precision, wholeness, harmony, validity, and the extent of which data accurately represent the real world scenario without errors or inconsistencies. Like for that, to understand that, you have to come back functional requirements, the framework, the specific tasks, actions or activities the system must accomplish to meet the business goals. The system must example, like the system must record transaction details, date, amount for every transaction, like that. And part 2, the where, mapping and sourcing the information. So the thing is like internal data to map, there will be internal data sources and external data sources. Internal, you can simply say by that, like internally you collected, and external means externally, like by some other person, like some other person's work you are collecting, in simple words. And primary data versus secondary data. Prime definition is like first hand information and second hand information. And originality, highly original is primary data, and secondary data is not originally. And reliability, highly reliable is its primary data and highly original, but secondary data requires a caution, must verify the publishing agency credibility, because sometimes you pay and they will make you good in front of world. That's why. Example, like a company launching a new product conducts its own focus groups. And for secondary group, extracting requires address from an industry director or census data. That's what the how methods, instruments, and ethical collections. So here primary data you can use by direct personal investigation, indirect oral investigation, or telephonic interview, or observational studies. But and the human elements of data collection, the investigator, the animator, the informant, that is discussed in the, like, written on the slides, you can check. And constructive or flawless questionnaire, so keep it simple, like questions must be short, straightforward, and limited in number and logical order. Structure questions to flow naturally without confusing jumps in topic. And questions required the informant to perform calculation should be completely avoided. Pre-testing, try the instrument on a small pilot group to identify shortcomings before wide release. Clear instructions and secrecy. Enclose the precise cover letters, provide clear instruction, and assure respondent that for the data. So, thank you all.